Hey guys, Sonic7's back again, and so today we're going to continue on the Silver story, but before we actually get there, I wanted to take a second just to go through our gold medals, just to show you something I've been doing off screen. So if you take a look at Sonic here, I've been going through all the main story levels, except for Aquatic Base as of now, and I've been finishing them all on S ranks on hard mode. And then all that's left is collecting the silver medals. I'm doing this off screen just because I think it'd be really boring for you guys to watch. I haven't done this yet on Shadow, and then for silver I went through the levels that we did not get S ranks on, and I got S ranks on them, including some of the boss battles. Basically, I think as of right now, I'm going to try to show you guys the main story, but the second I'm done with the main story and those levels on normal, I'm going to try to beat the rest of it off screen, just so that when we get to the last part of it, we can really be set up to actually 100% the game, and we'll actually finish it 100% for when we finish the Let's Play. So I think that'll be a good idea there. So, for silver, we're actually really close to the end. As you can see, we're 75% through, so let's go. So, just like the Sonic boss battle, I skipped through Silver and Shadow fighting. I like how Silver with all his telekinetic powers wanted to just go up and punch him, because he's never tried to punch anything the entire game, and then Shadow just sidesteps him.
You don't bother.
You mean
With the chaos
person!
Emerald's power, I control time and space. You can't break free.
Okay, you control one of those things tops, not both.
It all depends on me. Can't lose. Not when I'm so close.
I can't lose. Magically pulls a Chaos Emerald.
Ah!
Chaos
Chaos control!
I love how when you mix two of these, it just automatically makes a time rift
You
to wherever
induced
you're destined to
chaos
go.
control.
I won't let anyone get in my way. I'll change the past and save the world.
Mephiles
Sounds
isn't trying
like
to
whatever.
help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
What? What are you talking about?
To discover what happened, it seems we must see what took place 10 years ago.
And conveniently, we have a time rift that will take us right there. I'm amazed that, like, they just so perfectly worked out. Also, I love how HD this cutscene is. Like, look how good they look. Like, seriously, the shading, everything is perfect.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent. No,
Thank you, Dan
the
Green.
level's not dropping. A spatial meltdown is inevitable.
How many people did he voice in this game? He voices Knuckles, Mephiles, and then some random lab worker.
Why do you refuse to listen to my voice?
And it got back down to kind of weird graphics now. I love it. There's just like this huge explosion. He covers her daughter. His daughter. And you think, like, he's totally done. Except, nope, no scratches, no nothing. He's fine.
Is that?
So, what happened, you'll see, is that,
Iblis.
it's a they were trying to, like, create Solaris, they were saying, the, god.
They're escaping.
As you can see, there's two parts of him, Iblis and Mephiles. And this is why earlier when I was saying when we saw Iblis, he's like a co-antagonist, is that Iblis and Mephiles are basically trying to get back to each other. To a point where they can harness each other's power and reunite to become Solaris. Now the one issue is that the flames of Iblis are trapped inside the prince.
A laboratory like this?
And by right now I mean like in the present day, not like 10 years ago, right now. So anyways, a lot of the enemies on this level are going to be really easy to take out by just using the convenient move that we have, which is, you know, just a kind of almost ground pound with our psychic ability. Just pick them up, they go away. It works out really well.
You go and leave the rest up to me.
I actually am a pretty big fan of this level, just for how it actually lets you play as both characters. And I think the dynamic of switching between Shadow and Silver actually works out really well. Whereas, I know how when I was in Kingdom Valley, I was very bad at having to play as Silver when I was, you know, going through Sonic. I think the biggest difference is that when you go from Sonic to Silver, there's a very noticeable like speed difference that I think can be very frustrating. But when you go from, first of all, when you go from Shadow to Silver, the speed difference isn't terrible. But also, it's a small shift in the fact that you're going from Silver to Shadow, so you actually get to like speed up a little bit for part of the game. So the idea of it is that they're actually like making it faster for you, which is nice. Obviously, this is Silver's story, so we're gonna have to come back to
numbers.
I think like now, yeah, right there.
Shadow, I'll be looking
But
out for you.
now that we have more of his abilities, it actually works out a lot better to be Silver. Really? Use your psychic ability, lower the yeah, the second we can actually just do this move, everything gets so much easier as far as playing as Silver. Now, as soon as it's just this laser grid, yep, I'm just messing around. Okay, you're all gone. I love that. And I lost all my rings, okay. I gotta give it something like a fully like powered up Silver is actually like pretty good to play with, and I feel kind of weird saying that, but I don't know. It's just like it works. Gotcha. Okay. The one thing that is just frustrating is admittedly just like I don't care. It is admittedly just being spoiled by like, you know, the Sonic or Shadow model is just, he's really slow. So like, you feel like you can't really enjoy the character as much as you like would. Just because you're like, he's really, really fucking slow. Which is like, you know, it's fair, I get that. Let's just get up here. Is there anyone that's left? Or I just so again, I never really hold down A. I always do that, like tap, tap, tap A's. I think I told you guys about it a long time ago. It helps just go a lot faster. And yeah, I don't care. Really, just A. What do I have to do this old fashioned? Okay, you're dead, and he's dead. Let's see. Press this, we get through. Now we're here. So this level, I'm not too terrible. I'm not like really that scared of having to go that fast, just because it actually it works out pretty easy to have to, you know, just to get through this. There's enough enemies to kill that you know, you feel fine. Again though, as you know, this laser grid is obviously like my favorite thing in the world. I fucking hate this thing. So I'm obviously a little bit stressed out whenever I have to do this. Hey. Oh god, oh god. Get across that, over. But yeah, I mean, like, the Silver story works out for sure. I would say, like, it probably has one of the more interesting, like, actual stories to it. Just because, you know, there's that real strife that comes from, like, living in such, like, a lost and desolate world that
Those
makes you
enemies
kind
look
of
like they're
think.
guarding that door.
You know, it makes you
Let's
understand why
start by
he
getting
would
rid
do
of them.
anything to really like change that. It's something. It's like one of the more like believable stories that they have in this game, just because like, you know, the idea of like, you know, how can I change my like story. Whereas, you know, Sonic and Shadow are just kind of here because they're like, Eggman's here, I want to like stop whatever he's planning. Which, you know, is like, it's fine and I get why they do it. It's just, it's a very like tried and true formula that like, you know, I liked how it was a different story for once. Because there's nothing wrong with the idea of like, you know, I'm trying to stop a person who wants to like, you know, endanger the world. It's just like, it's annoying when that's your story every time. Okay, here we're gone. Come here. Come on. No. How do you take out these fuckers? Oh, okay. So for the big guys, actually, instead of just doing the run and pound that I try to do now, the ground pound, just try to run after them and hit them with a little X like that. And then I think they're actually pretty susceptible. Okay, so let's think. I think we probably need to take these guys out. This sucks. The one thing I gotta say is I hate that telekinesis thing to like get through the doors. Okay, so admittedly, there's one thing about this level that could really fuck you up. Oh god. That wasn't even good. Where's my ball? Oh no! Oh, thank God. Whew. Now what I want to see is that that's gonna pop, right? Oh, guess we're going without the ball. Interesting. I don't think this is possible. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty screwed right now. What does that do? Like nothing. What the fuck did that do? Oh god. I'm totally gonna die and I might have to restart this.
Was this underwater?
Probably silver. Oh, okay, there's another ball over there. As long as I can get over here, I should be okay. God. Yeah, I was gonna say is that if I like got completely screwed here because I actually forgot what I was supposed to do here, that would suck. So I will admit this is one of the few times where like in advance like I looked at the guide just because I know it's all the aquatic base for every character has been just been like, you know, an insanely long level. So I just wanted to check, you know, for my own sake of not having to replay it each time, just be like, you know, what is the, or, you know, is there something I should be watching out for? And they all just said, this second ball stage. They never said what about it, though, so I was like, oh god, what happened? Okay, so, open up with our bullshit mind powers, and so let's just, as always, just hit this little, like, column here, and then just kill everyone. Then open up the door. Ooh. Jump over, go under, jump over. Damn it! Felt like James Bond for a second there, man. Silver is just like da 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 da. You're dead. So there's the goal ring. Is there anything else I can do? No, I'm going straight there. Okay. So 10.5 minutes.
Great!
I don't really know what this is going to be, but my time bonus is somehow still 30,000. Wow, that's a long-ass level. Okay.
Perfect!
Okay, so we got an S rank. Let me show you guys the ending cutscene, just so we can have that, and then we're going to call it a video here.
Ah!
So, somehow we track down the Flames of Disaster, Iblis, and
Hey!
we're
what are you doing?
kind of containing
You've
it.
got to leave!
The guy who got
I have
nuked
my
is completely
duty.
fine.
This living
The living flame
has
has been
been
entrusted to the royal
family. The flames of disaster will awaken if nothing is done. That was not.
So I like how his solution was like, let me put my daughter here and sacrifice the rest of her life to protecting this because family.
Eternal Sun. The living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with a royal soul.
I like how the flames are just like, okay. It's like, I get the full reason why he does this, but like, objectively, that sucks. Like, he's screwing over the life of his daughter so badly. Where like, she just feels completely trapped now because she has literally something that can like destroy the world locked inside of her. It's like Naruto all over again, but she's not a ninja. She's just useless.
I'm sorry, but can you take her to a safe place?
I'm going to die now.
That's a good girl, Elise. Remember,
That's a good girl,
be
taking
brave.
that sun god and being
Don't
passed
cry,
out the entire
no
time.
matter what happens. Otherwise, your tears will call forth the flames
Oh, Lola.
inside you.
Hey, girl.
Become a strong queen who doesn't cry no matter what happens. And live happily.
Seriously, he just like died right there. Like, I'm really glad that she kind of like doesn't remember this, but because like that's pretty horrific.
Did you do
And
it?
as we know from the
Yes.
Shadow story,
And you?
Shadow sealed Mephiles into the whatever the hell it's
Yes.
called.
The flames are properly sealed. It's done.
So now, obviously, they go their separate ways, as we remember from the Shadow story. Oh, that's so sad. So, what difference does it make to leave her a Chaos Emerald? Her dad is still dead. It's also not a lucky charm. It means that people will always try to coming after you to steal that. She's all like, whatever. Well, guys, so now that we've returned to the present day, and magically Blaze is right there,
What did you see?
I think we're going to call it an episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please
The
subscribe if
Iblis
you haven't.
trigger
Please
wasn't
keep
Sonic the
liking,
Hedgehog.
commenting on the videos. It's a huge help just to see what you guys think of the videos. I also tried something a little bit different with the audio this time, where I tried to keep up the game audio
They're
even when I
quite
was talking
noisy.
instead of reducing it. Tell me how
Yes,
that went.
I
Let
heard
me
that the
let me know if you
princess
think
were
that's
left
better,
for
and I can
Dr.
continue doing
Edmund's
it from now
base.
on.
in response
So,
to his earlier threat.
thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the